And we are live. Hello, guys.
Hello, everyone. Subscribe, Patreon, give, please.
Give us all your money.
Click the notification bell.
Yes, it
Wait.
keeps us
Wait.
alive.
We're getting money for this?
That's false.
I mean, I am.
Maybe.
Oh man, I want some money.
So, the game.
Do you need me to do an ad read for you later?
Yeah, later. That's like a
Sponsored by NordVPN.
Yeah, I gotta tell you how much I love my Brooklyn and sheets. Oh my god.
So,
Shadow Legend.
Shadow Legend.
the game begins today in a stone fortress underground, deep in the Panish Mountains. The sound of metal hitting stone is echoing across the fortress as three people are running in this hallway with this like old red carpet running along the floor of the hallway. There's Ward Tupper, there's Alisar Frostfingers, and there's Erithor Van Jin.
Yeah.
I need each of you to give me a physical description. If someone saw you for the first time, what would they see if they look at you?
Oh my god, I'm sick and tired of doing these.
So we're gonna start with Erithor.
Yo, you see me coming? You're gonna swoon. I'm a handsome motherfucker, let me tell you. I got that blue eye, stare you down where you stand. I got that nice dark hair coming down. I look like Kurt Cobain with that long hair. Ooh, Lord. I stand a nice 5'10", a good height for you, sirs and ladies. I'm a nice good 160 pounds of pure man. I got that nice regal looking outfit for you. You know I come from some sort of nice lineage. I got money. You know I got money somewhere, but not with me today. I'm with you in the dungeon. My money don't do shit.
Are you wearing armor? What are you wearing?
What am I wearing? Let me tell you. Want to know what I'm wearing?
He's wearing his
I'll
money.
tell you what I'm wearing.
Yeah, that's all
I'm
I care
wearing
about.
an earring. I got an earring of far speech. I don't know what the fuck that does. I can hear communication between 3 kilometers. That sounds nice. I got my
Wait, it's
trusted...
only 3 kilometers?
Can be used for far
We've been using
communication.
these for like.
For like outer space communication.
Oh, you guys aren't following the rules. I
Yeah.
got my sword on my hip, my trusty sword, Nilligard. I got some armor. I got boots, because you know what? You got to have comfortable feet when you're doing your dungeon crawling and whatnot. I got a shield, and I got a Shroud of Confusion. Get me some nice sneak.
Okay, perfect. Alisar Frostfingers.
Alright, I'm not gonna go into much detail because, people know Alisar by now. So running with the white hair, with little Frosty flying behind me, a little snow aura as well.
You're a
that's
young
pretty
man,
much
I'd
it.
say.
Young man, white hair,
Okay,
That's it.
and yeah, he has a sword as well.
Simple.
Okay, and Ward Tupper.
So, well, by now, quite a few of you know me already. I've got sleek black hair, bluish eyes, but not really. Not as blue as Mr. Eridor over there.
You're an elf, right?
I am an elf. That's correct. And I sport a leather jacket, some little shoes, booties, and pants, obviously. Yeah.
And there's like a little Baywatch slow motion type of scene going on as we're running, and the swords are clanking behind us.
Well, actually, I don't have a sword. I have wrist-mounted crossbows.
Cool.
Oh, okay.
Whoa,
Badass.
that.
I want that.
This
That's
guy's a big deal.
awesome.
You have one or two.
Have I told you guys that I'm a big deal yet?
Yeah, big deal. In
I'm a
town.
pretty big deal around here. All right, anyways.
We
Mr.
had a
Tupper.
few-
Once I get into character, I'll be a big deal. Trust me.
Actually, as you guys run into this hallway, I need you all to roll me a perception check, please.
All right.
Oh,
That's a +3 for me.
21.
21.
Sorry, I meant the 3
I got a
people.
nice
I meant
one.
Erithor, Alisar, and
Oh,
Ward.
sorry. Well, just for the record, I rolled a 21.
Just for the record, I rolled a 9.
Cool.
That's
I rolled a
20
hot
for
1.
Frosted Flakes.
Hot one. Erythor is blinded by his own beauty.
So, Alisar, what did you roll?
20.
20? I think that's the
That's-
highest one.
Yeah.
Okay. Alisar and Ward, you guys notice coming from behind you, the door that you just entered the castle from. You guys closed it rapidly, and you barred it shut from the inside. But you hear the sound of men yelling outside as a large thumping sound is heard. As it sounds like people are trying to break down this door behind you. You guys are running. You were counting at least 15 people running after you three. Yeah, so you guys are in this hallway, and you see at the end of the hallway, on either side of the of a door are standing two dwarves, and they're looking at you in astonishment. They're both wielding like a hammer in their hands, and the door is open, and it seems to be leading down deeper into the castle. Yeah. So would you guys say anything to the dwarves?
Do we say anything to the door?
To
The
the
dwarves? The
Can I,
dwarves.
Yeah,
can I
the
give him
door,
a nice
yeah,
sup,
that's great.
bitch?
Yeah, you can do that. Sure.
All right, say sup,
I've-
bitch. How you doing?
For a part of me thinks that's not a good idea, but go ahead.
No, I'm not calling you. Yo, I ain't calling you a bitch per se. I'm just saying how you doing. You know what I'm saying?
So
That's
there's
where I come
15
from. That's a
people
term of
after us,
endearment.
right?
I need. Yeah, there's people running after you guys. Lorenzo. Sorry, Erythor. I need you to
Yeah.
roll me charisma, please.
Okay, I'm
You
rolling
better-
you.
He better be one charisma.
12.
Okay. The guards look at you and they kind of hold their weapons up, but they don't attack you directly. And they're like, "Explain the situation. Who are you people?"
You people.
We don't have enough time for me to tell you my backstory, man.
I don't know if you guys saw, but there just happens to be about 15 people on the other side of that door right there. We just closed behind us, and I don't think you want them coming in here between you and me. So
the sound of breaking wood can be heard as the door busts open.
I'm
Hey,
just
listen,
gonna run
dwarves, we're
for
just
it.
here doing our. Hey, dwarven guys, we're just here doing our job, just like you. We're just trying to do our. This is our work day for us. We're just passing through here. You gotta guard your door. We gotta go do our thing.
You guys hear a very
we're
loud
at the
war
same-
cry coming from the entrance of the hallway, where at least 10 people, 10 soldiers dressed in a red uniform with a red scorpion symbol on their chest plate, burst into the room and start running straight for the three of you.
well, looks like that's our cue. So long, suckers.
No, fuck the dwarves. Let's just run.
I run.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna
running.
run out the door and conjure an ice wall as I'm running out the door.
Out.
Like
Wait. Back where we came from.
where we came from, yes. Trapping the two dwarves behind us.
Yeah, fuck those dwarves.
Wait. We need to keep going in this direction, though.
Yeah, he's saying he wants to go in that direction, and behind him cast this ice wall.
Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I dig it.
All right. Frosted Flakes. You're gonna roll me. You're gonna roll me for that.
Okay, wait, let me see where
Frost
is
Conjuration.
my ice conjuration. All right.
Oh,
That is,
fuck.
10.
Wow.
That's a 10. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
3 plus 7. That's great. Yeah.
Yeah. So you begin to cast an ice wall, but as you begin casting it, you see both dwarves actually a spear going through either of their heads,
Yeah.
and a bit of blood coming out. The spears retract, and a metallic foot kicks in your ice wall as the people start catching up to you. These soldiers start catching up to you. Someone's gonna throw a spear at Alisar right now. Go ahead. What do you want to do to defend yourself?
Let me see. What do I have? I'm gonna just dodge it.
Go ahead and roll.
Oh wait, we can see DM rolls.
I got a 6.
This changes
Yeah.
everything.
Dope.
This is 19.
Yeah.
I love
so Alisar, you just managed to dodge it as
Just manage. You
yeah.
got a 6.
It was a good spear throw, okay? As the spear breaks into two and lands on the ground. This is okay. This is who's going first? I think it's Erithor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gee.
Erithor, you arrive first into the next room. This looks like a crypt room with four stone sarcophagi along each wall, and one of them seems actually lowered into the ground as an opening has appeared behind it. There's 10 dwarves in this room.
My God, the DM is surprised.
All dressed in the same uniform as the dwarves that you saw upstairs.
Hey,
And
okay, how many
wait, let me
magic points
finish.
do I have?
Let me finish. And there's also the rest of our characters here. So if you guys want to just say your names and give yourselves a physical description, we could start with Killen.
Hi, I'm Killen. I'm like a tall, blonde, tough warrior woman with father issues.
Yo, Erithor likes that.
I honestly forgot Killen had father issues.
Kira?
Hi, I'm Kira. I'm a young male, pretty tall, pretty beef, blue hair, blue eyes. I have blue armor as well. I carry around a golden battle axe, and I also have a little doggy that's called Aquila.
That's cute.
Mayumi.
Doggo.
Hi, I'm Mayumi.
Oh my god.
What?
Hi, I'm Mayumi. I'm a 18-year-old girl, brown skin.
I love
brown skin, short hair, green eyes. Yeah, wearing spandex.
Damn. I don't think I've been.
Hey, I'm Mayumi. Hey, I'm Mayumi.
I've never been so.
I tried. I just couldn't do the.
That was a nice try, though.
That was good attempt.
Merilith?
Yeah, hi, I'm Merilith Estina. I'm a big, huge, butch fighter lady. I'm middle-aged, though. I have a lot of experience in battle. I may be kind of clumsy, but I'm very...
Sorry, you're very what? You kind
I have a red scarf of intelligence. I carry around my mace called the Mace of Wilting. I also have a sword called the Gilded Lady. I have some daggers that I can sometimes throw, and that's it.
Okay. So you guys see
Thanks,
Alisar arrive in this room with Ward and another person that you've never met before. Do you guys have anything to say to them? They seem to be running from something.
Hey, Ward, who are your friends and why are you guys running?
Well, to be fair, I wouldn't exactly call them friends, but you know, I just happened to pick them up along the way. To be honest, I don't even know when you guys got here. I don't who and who's this other guy? Like I've never met this person before.
Another spear is thrown down the staircase. This one is heading towards Ward. Ward, I need you to roll me to dodge this spear.
Sure.
You have no other choice but to dodge.
That's a snat 20. Bam.
Bam!
Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you guys. There's 17 people coming behind.
Thanks for the
Barely
info,
dodged
buddy.
that spear.
Everybody else in the room, you can hear that there seems to be quite a commotion as a lot of angry voices are being heard running down the stairs behind the three people who just arrived. You see the door at the top of the staircase is closed.
Can we break the door?
If you want to.
We don't want to go back up.
Okay, we're not going back up then.
Like, maybe we scared them off. Maybe we don't have to worry anymore.
You see one of the dwarves. He looks a bit like their leader. He's a bit taller than the others, and he's got this big beard. He looks and he says, "What have you done? You brought them straight to our fortress."
Yeah, but we killed them too, so right? That's a win-win. I think that's all right.
You don't understand. They're going to go get all of their friends, and they're going to invade us now.
Oh,
Yeah,
let's
that's
chase
okay.
them down.
Bring their friends.
No, we
Don't
gotta
worry.
chase them down and kill them.
Don't worry, Vesax, we're leaving anyway.
We should get out of this place and seal this exit so that they can't find it.
I think that sounds like a plan.
He looks
Keelan
back.
suggests that we run after them, but I don't
He
know
looks
about
back at the
that.
wall. You guys see that the wall seems to have rotated along a vertical axis, revealing like a long tunnel behind it.
Secret passages. Okay, I could get groovy with that. Nice.
He looks at all of you and says, "I propose we leave now. There is no fighting them. They outnumber us 100 to 1."
Well, I saw 17, but 17 to 1 in 100.
You actually saw a full army
But
of
we
them
have
earlier.
Alisar.
Oh,
A
Yeah,
full
my-
army. That makes a huge difference. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
let's
think-
not go after
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
I think we run.
Yeah. So, does anybody go first?
I run first. I like running. I'm good at running away.
I also
Yeah, Lorenzo,
go...
just mute yourself if you can. Okay, Ward. Ward, you run into the tunnel at full speed, and I'm assuming everybody else follows, unless anybody protests.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Like jogging.
Yeah, at a light pace. I want to know, does anybody try to seal the entrance?
I mean, is that my cue to make an ice wall again?
Yeah.
You see that the
Okay.
wall seems to be rotatable. It's a stone wall.
Ice wall, ice wall.
Can we rotate the wall and then freeze the mechanism for rotating the wall?
That's smart. That's a move.
Don't ask
That's
me. Try.
a bold move.
Okay, I'll try it then. I'll roll.
It's okay. You got the plus whatever. How many?
5.
The frost conjuration is not that much. That's wait,
Oh.
did I roll? It doesn't. Okay, so that's how
Oh,
much is 9 plus?
that's easy.
That's
It's good.
15.
23.
Okay, and with
No,
the
that's
15,
15. That's 15.
15 works, no?
with the 15, Alisar, you get 3/4 of the way to sealing this entire thing with ice. When all of you feel the earth tremble, as if a huge impact just hit the fort. You guys are all gonna have to roll me balance checks. So that means dexterity. Roll me a 5, not to fall over.
Ooh. Ooh. Wow, what the?
Wow, them big rolls.
Rigged.
7.
20.
19.
19.
I love rolling excessively high for meaningless things.
I'm just waiting for Erithor.
He got 11.
Pretty
but he's
anticlimactic.
muted. He's muted.
Oh, he's muted. Okay. Erithor. So actually, all of you made it, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me roll
Yep.
for the dwarves.
I'm not doing very good on these rolls today.
No, it's not bad. You just needed a 5. So yeah, everybody, you don't fall over, but you kind of stumble a little bit, as you feel the earth shake beneath your feet. You also hear a large booming sound, and then another one, and again the earth shakes. It sounds like something big is hitting the fort right now, from the direction that you just came from.
It's a tank.
It's like one of those
So-
big wooden things that they like busted against the door.
It's an
Battering
elephant.
ram.
A battering ram,
That's
yeah.
the one. Thank you.
You're welcome. But it's probably a battering ram. That's correct.
No, for sure.
Or
That's-
cannonballs? Maybe it's cannonballs.
I'm afraid of battering rams and cannonballs.
Maybe it's a
so we
mammoth.
should keep running.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. We should
Another
just run,
boom
whatever it
as
is.
the earth shakes one more time and rocks begin to fall from the ceiling. Everybody, roll me a dodging roll of a 6, at least a 6.
I use agility and dodging.
Is that the
and
dwarf? Did you just roll for the dwarf?
20.
Oh
Critical
no!
one!
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no!
15.
Dust.
Milton.
Okay, so everybody who rolled under a 6, you're gonna get 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Milton.
Okay.
Do I use dexterity or can I use agility in the?
You can't use
Dexterity.
agility. You have to use dexterity.
Okay, yeah, I rolled a 8.
You're good.
Okay, so everybody who rolled under a 6, you're gonna take 7 points of bludgeoning damage. Except if you rolled a 1, you take double. So you take 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Milton, what?
As rocks fall on your heads, and 2 of the dwarves actually fall unconscious and bloody on the ground.
Oh yikes!
We're leaving them there.
I thought you were gonna say it's 2 of the dwarves fall off top of you. like for killing. Oh man.
That's funny.
You
Rough.
hear the larger dwarf yell out their names. Glarder, Burdolin, are you okay? And he tries to lift them up and get them to stand.
Sorry, that was not a funny moment.
So what do you guys do? Do you run? Do you assist the
Yeah,
dwarves?
Yeah, we're
Let's
running.
run.
We're running.
Let's get the
We're
heck
running
out of
for
there.
sure.
Okay.
Let's make like a banana.
The dwarves seem dedicated to helping their own stand again. So at this point, if you're running away from the dwarves, and you'll be separating from them.
Yeah,
Oh
that seems
no!
like-
We kind of need
Should
them.
we like
We kind of
grab
need them.
them? Let's grab them.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll grab one. I'll grab
Yeah,
the dwarf.
I grab one. I grab one as well.
Okay, fine.
Are we grabbing dwarves?
Yeah, you guys.
Piggyback him. Piggyback him.
Are we tossing dwarves around?
We're all grabbing a dwarf.
Are we playing dwarf football? Like, what's going on?
These
You
dwarves
just-
are dirty. They haven't showered. They can stay on the ground.
I just
Where
met
do you
these
think
dwarves.
we have
You're gonna
been,
let me,
Alice?
like, carry them around? I don't know.
Let's just do it. Like, what would add to that though? Like dexterity?
Yeah, you guys are going to be rolling strength here. You're not carrying them, but you are trying to pull them away from their fallen brothers.
Can I use pulling?
No, we're pulling.
I
like,
have
I'm
a pulling
carrying-
skill. It's perfect.
I know. I'm carrying one
Finally,
of
the
the
pulling
unconscious
skill.
guys.
Oh, you want to carry
Harder.
the unconscious ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not like
Piggyback him.
savages. We're not trying to rip them away from their family.
Yeah, yeah.
No, we're trying to pick them all up. Look how many people we are.
Okay, so I'm going to say that the bodies are going to be a roll of 11 in strength that you're going to need to pick one up. There's 2 bodies.
Well, there's definitely
I got
somebody
one.
stronger than me.
Okay,
I
Kira, you
got
managed
one.
to pick one up?
I don't even have a strength stat.
Ooh, 16. I got one.
Kalen, you got the other. And you guys are running down the tunnel as rocks keep falling. You guys actually make it into a large room. This room has several stone columns here, and you see on the far end of it, there is a statue. This is a statue of a dwarf, and he seems to be sitting on a stool, and he has a helmet with some feathers on it. And you notice it looks like he's playing a musical instrument, like a large flute-looking object.
Ah, a clarinet, of course.
A statue? That's a statue you're describing?
That's a statue, yeah.
Can I roll for investigating statues?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
I love how precise you were with that.
Yeah. 9, which
No.
is not good. Sorry.
9.
I'll try and roll an inspection as well. Let's see. Whoops. That's an 18.
He got.
Yeah.
Smart.
Kira, you approach the statue and you're kind of looking it over. You just notice it's made of stone. It's on a pedestal. It looks like it's a dwarf. Ward,
Nice.
you notice something else. You actually notice that the large flute that this dwarf is holding, it seems to be familiar to you. You remember it being called a fife, F-I-F-E,
Ah,
a fife. And
fife.
you've heard legends of people before using it as a weapon.
Oh, man.
Kind of
Wait,
like a I forget
Like
how
a
you
bard?
say this. Like a blow tube. What do you call those things?
Like blow
Oh,
Like like a dart blower thing.
like a
blow
yeah,
dart thing. Blow.
like oh, what the heck is it called? Oh no, it's gonna bother me now. Yeah, blow darts, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, it's called blow darts, guys. Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what else do you guys want to do? There
Yeah.
doesn't seem to be a visible
So,
exit out of this room.
Is there one of those
Five.
fifes around anywhere? Do we see one? Is there somebody?
Yeah, like,
Can I ask?
are we
Wait.
gonna get attacked?
Can we ask the dwarves who this dwarf is?
Yeah, Vesax, do something.
So I turned to one of the dwarves that. Oh no, that we're not carrying them anymore. That's true.
Vesax
So-
actually seems to be looking around, kind of dumbfounded. He's just looking at this room as well. He doesn't seem to know where he is or what this place is.
Hey, buddy, pal. Have you ever been here before, or is this like your first time? Right?
No, I had no idea that these catacombs were below the fort.
Do you know who that dwarf-looking guy over there is? The dwarf statue thing with the fife.
Let me take a look. He gets closer and he looks at the fife, and he looks at the face of the statue. The dwarven face actually looks quite happy, as if he's happily playing the fife. He says, "This is Kenmil Largagammer. He's a legend. He's a legend of Swindford. I think it's 1,000 years ago that he died."
Oh, that's pretty old. I'm only 31, so.
How long do dwarves usually live?
He looks at you. He says, "Well, we usually live till 150 years old."
Okay.
So that's at least 5 dwarf lifetimes. All right. So
he says, "Kenmil Largagammer was a folk hero of ours. He fought in great wars, and he protected the dwarves of the mountains from human invasions. He was.
What is this place?
Well, this might be his tomb."
Can we wake him up?
What do you mean?
I mean, use his ghost to fight off this invasion.
Well,
maybe he's gonna tell us a riddle and show us a way out.
Yeah, probably.
Well, I'm not sure how to make him appear.
I rub the five.
Why do you grab it?
I rub the fife.
Grab it. Grab that fife.
It's a stone. It's actually a stone fife. It's not a grabbable thing in the sense that you can't pick it up.
But like, check if there's any way to like.
Yeah, but
move
that's
something
why
on the
I'm
statue
rubbing
that opens,
it.
like another passage or something, you know?
Yeah, you start rubbing the fife, but nothing really happens.
It's obvious.
You notice it's a little bit colder.
Why don't you try blowing on the fife?
Hey, can I do an action? I want to see where this cold draft is coming.
Okay, you can roll your
Can I
perception.
roll investigation?
Yeah, investigation is fine.
Actually, no. I can use my Scarf of Intelligence for perception. Anyways, 1, 2, 3. I'm rolling. Never mind.
I'll try and perceive a bit as well. See, that gives me a 15.
15. Yeah, you Ward, you notice that it is a little bit colder. I would say, especially around the statue.
Okay, then, guys. All right, I'll put 2 and 2 together here. There's wind coming from the statue, and it looks like a funny statue. I'm pretty sure this statue is connected to a hidden door.
Yeah, that's what I was saying before. See
Maybe
if
the
you can
fife
open
is the
lever,
stick.
you know?
Yeah, what if the fife is the lever that opens
exactly.
the door?
That's what I said
Don't
before.
just grab it. Pull on it.
Okay,
Exactly.
I'll pull the fife. Okay, I'll try and pull the fife.
Yeah, you start pulling the fife, and you notice it's not budging. It's quite solidly connected to the hands of Kenmil Largagammer.
So
yeah.
It's not the fife.
Let's see if we can push the statue together.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, as you guys approach the statue, another large explosion sound can be heard as the earth shakes, and the rocks are going to fall from the ceiling once more. This time, everybody roll me a 7 to avoid these rocks.
Oh dear.
With my dodging skill, I have 7.
Athletics? We adding athletics?
No.
That's a plus.
Just dexterity?
Just dexterity. If you have dodging, you can use that.
Okay.
So if anybody rolled under a 7, did anybody roll under a 7?
Yeah, I got a 6.
That's a 5 for me.
Yeah, so you two, you're going to take 8 points of bludgeoning damage as rocks fall on top of you.
We're gonna die from rock damage.
Dude, rock damage is the best kind of damage.
Yeah.
Forget about it.
For real though, should we try to blow on the fife? Cause that's what you do with a fife usually.
Wow, that's smart. Let's blow the fife.
But
It's made of stone, you guys.
yeah, I don't think it's. Well, we
So
can try
there-
pushing the statue first.
I mean, you
try to
can.
push. Let's
I
try to
mean,
move it.
we
There's
can
obviously
blow
something
on
under
it. We're not gonna lose anything.
I think. Well, what if it's like infected
gonna
or
lose
something, and then you get
time.
corona from fife blowing?
Look,
he's gonna
blow
have
on the
rats blow at
dwarf
us again, and
fife
it's
if you
gonna
want
cost more
to.
time.
Okay,
I agree.
Let's not waste
let-
time.
Let's all of you guys push the statue while
Yeah,
I give a
let's
good
do it.
blowjob to that fife.
Gross.
That's nasty. Even the fife doesn't want that.
You're not gonna.
But okay.
Killen, if I said that, you would have slapped me.
Sorry?
If I said that, you would have hit me in the back of the head.
I didn't even hear it that time, thank God. I keep zoning. Blabber. All right, what are we rolling for? Strength to push the statue together?
Yeah, you guys can all roll me strength.
Nat 20.
Wow.
Bam.
Nice.
19. I got a good
Whoa,
roll.
dude,
Yo.
Wow. Dude, we're like destroying the statue.
We're like destroying the cavern.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that. Okay. First of all, Ward and Alisar. Yeah, you guys. I'm gonna give you your skills. So if you guys have pushing. If you guys have if you have strength.
I don't even have strength, so
you can add strength for you, and then Alisar. This is athletics. Do you have athletics?
I do. Pushing?
Okay, you can add pushing.
Okay.
Yeah, so Ward and Alisar, you guys, you really put your backs into it. You notice as you're getting really into the statue and you're trying to push it, it's not budging, but you do notice something. From the flute, you notice that the cold air draft is coming out because you got really close here, and you also hear kind of a whistling sound coming out of this flute, as if there's a cold air.
Fife.
Sorry, it's a fife.
I got nothing.
Yeah, you hear it's a single note that you're hearing coming out, and it's coming out in rhythmical repetitions out of this fife.
Can I like pitch the note? Like what note is playing?
Yeah, I mean, sure. You can roll me for musical
Auditory
knowledge.
Perception.
This is more like music
If
knowledge.
you roll a 20, you have perfect pitch.
This is a wisdom. This is a wisdom roll.
Exactly.
Wisdom knowledge.
Wisdom. All right, let's do this. That's a 17.
Yeah, you notice it's an A flat.
It's an E flat.
An A flat.
A flat.
Okay. Now in real life, we need to know what an A flat is. Okay.
I'm gonna roll a small ice cylinder and try to play the note.
Okay, you can try.
So I'm gonna roll a frost conjuration. So that's a 12 plus 6. This is 18.
So
and
you're gonna
then
play an A flat with an ice tube.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you want me to roll for the note?
I guess this is a type of wisdom roll. I'm not sure.
Yeah, another wisdom roll.
Can't somebody just whistle an A flat?
9, 11. That's an 11.
Can you whistle? Yeah, of course.
It's cooler.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
Ice trumpet.
Yeah. Alisar, you create a sort of cylindrical musical instrument, and you blow through it, and sure enough, an A flat comes out. As soon as you play this note, you see the statue start to spin on itself.
Hey!
In a counterclockwise
we do a standing
rotation.
ovation. Standing ovation for the musical performance.
In a counterclockwise movement, as it slowly lowers itself down into the ground, and a spiral staircase reveals itself as the statue kind of breaks up into pieces and goes into the wall around it.
I'm gonna freeze the entrance. No, I'm kidding.
That was amazing.
Yeah, it was a pretty impressive A flat.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here, guys.
And another explosion. Everything trembles once more. You guys need to roll me an 11 dexterity to avoid this.
Easy money. 14, like 17.
Fuck.
15.
Dude, like the dwarves are dropping like flies, guys. This is not okay.
How much damage did we take?
I got a 5.
Everybody, whoever rolled under an 11, you're gonna take 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm good.
And I'm gonna say that 5 of the dwarves get encased in a very large rock slide that swallows them up.
It's a massacre.
Yeah. Yeah. So right now there's 3 dwarves left, including the leader. Yeah.
What an appropriate place for them to go. So.
Yeah, but we need them to get to Lady WindFury, so we can't kill all.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, we're not killing them. That's just nature. Mother Nature's natural selection. That's all
Okay,
I
we
can
should
say.
protect them.
But maybe we should. Yeah. Anybody have like a covering shield or something?
So, do you guys run into the staircase?
Yeah.
Yay.
Let's keep going.
All right. You guys run down this spiral staircase, making your way down deeper and
Am I
deeper.
still carrying a dwarf?
That's your choice. You don't have to ask me.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I'll
It
keep
sounds
it.
very much like your decision. Yeah, you're still
Okay,
carrying
I'm
the
carrying
dwarf?
a dwarf.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, you enter deeper and deeper and deeper, and now you're actually in an underground cave with a river. This is a long tunnel with a river running along it. The river seems to be coming out of the wall. There's a small opening where the water is like gushing through and creating a small waterfall, maybe like 5 feet tall. And then the water's going down deeper underground right now. You also notice something. You smell an odd smell, but you can't quite place it off the top of your heads.
Can I try and smell harder?
Yes.
Okay. Here we go. I smell a 6.
You smell it a 6. You
I'm
can't
gonna
quite place
try
it.
too.
It's a familiar smell.
Ooh,
Please smell.
natural 20.
Oh my god, your
Nice.
sniffer is on point. That's
I know,
amazing.
right?
All right, let's go.
What is that, like olfactory perception or something?
You know, Allie, I have veteran's third eye and veteran's ear, and you should totally have veteran's nose.
Veteran's
goodness.
nose.
Veterans
That's fine. That's reasonable.
Can I put that under perception?
Yeah, it's under perception, but it's not visual or auditory. It's olfactory, or you can say veteran's
Yeah.
nose. Doesn't matter.
I like
Olfactory.
veteran's nose is better.
His nose.
You just
Okay.
have a really beaten up nose.
Yeah, Killen, you notice it's the smell of a beast, a sort of beast creature that you've encountered before. It's called it's called a kobold.
Oh, is it my buddy?
No, you've encountered it in previous adventures in your life. It's called a kobold. It's a sort of reptilian
Yeah,
creature.
It's those guys that carry the little treasure sacks. They like to take rubies and stuff. You don't remember?
What? No.
What? Am I the only one that remembers this? Am I correct?
Not necessarily. I mean, I think that's a different thing.
Oh.
No. These are reptilian creatures, and they have a bit of intelligence, but they can't communicate. Yeah. You notice this smell in this tunnel.
Okay.
It's my buddy.
Sorry, I thought it was the big monster that I think actually died, but I was like, yay. Okay.
No, it doesn't smell like that. Did you guys engage into this tunnel?
Wait, he told me to do a sign in front of them, like hit my chest 2 times and say something, but I forgot.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
What was it?
Can I try to remember that with a memory roll?
I don't know what you're talking about, Frostfingers.
The big guy, the big reptilian guy told me.
I don't
that
think it was the
whenever I
same
meet-
thing.
Maybe not, but like I'll still try to sign, like hit my chest and do like a peace sign or something.
Okay, but
Maybe it'll provoke him.
just so
What
we're
if-
clear, you don't see any creature around you. I'm just saying
Oh,
you
we're
smell
just
something.
smelling it?
He
Okay.
just starts doing it.
Can I use
Sorry,
Call
I
of the
just
Wild?
got like vivid memories.
Wait, Kira, what's Call of the Wild?
I can sense if there's any creatures within 30 feet of us.
Sure, you can go ahead. Well, it's more specific, a creature that you can tame.
Yeah, it's a team. Yeah, but like, yeah.
Go ahead and roll.
8.
Yeah, you focus really hard, but you don't feel any creature around here that you can tame. You do feel that there's some insects in the ground, though. Yeah.
You.
Do you guys want to engage in this long tunnel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
let's do it.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, am I supposed to just like jump in if I think of something, or am I supposed to like return?
Yeah, you can jump in at any point.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. So does anybody have a torch or anything like that to light the way?
Aurora Borealis.
Mayumi, do your fire thing.
Yeah, I can do a little
I got a torch.
That's
on my-
20
on
on
my hand.
Aurora Borealis, by the way.
Okay. Yeah, you
So
guys see
that's
Alisar open
26.
up his hand as a large. It looks like a northern light in his hand, in his palm, is illuminating part of the tunnel. Anybody else want to generate some light?
That's so cool.
That's
I'll
all
use my
I get
torch.
for. That's all I get for a 20.
Honestly, I prefer the dark, so you guys do whatever you want.
Aurora Borealis is not very bright.
So Mayumi,
I try a little ember and hit a 1.
Yeah.
I tried lighting my torch and got a 1.
No.
Oh
Oh
my
my god!
God.
This whole
Yes,
cavern is
your
gonna be
eyelashes.
Yeah. Mayumi
Like-
and Arathor, you guys actually burn yourselves. You're both gonna take 6 points of burn damage.
6 points?
Yep.
Okay, I'll try my torch.
You want to
Burn
pass the
myself with
torch
my
over
own.
to a grown-up over here?
Alisar, you're gonna have advantage on your perception checks because of your 20.
Woo!
can a firebender really burn himself though?
From his own?
Yep. Well, if he
From
rolls
his
a 1,
own flame?
if he rolls a 1, he
Well,
does.
yeah, that's right. It's a critical one. Critical one's a critical one.
Kill him.
Yeah, I got 15 on that.
Okay, yeah. Killen lights up a torch as well. As you guys engage into this tunnel, the smell is becoming more and more apparent. At some point, the room opens up and the river goes into a sort of underground lake. And here, there's actually no way to cross this lake other than a small stone path. But these stones are actually walk stones that are not directly connected into like a long road. You have to step on them individually to get across this lake.
Alisar, freeze the water. Thank you.
All right, I guess I'm taking orders now. So frost conjuration.
But
let's
freeze
do
it like
this.
really, really.
That's 19 plus 6. 25.
Okay, Alisar, you managed to generate a long ice bridge. I'd say it's approximately 8 feet in front of you right now.
I crossed the ice bridge.
Unfortunately, this lake is much longer than 8 feet. You actually can't immediately see the other end of it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Keep
Alright.
freezing, Alisar.
Can I?
Of course.
Big lake needs big freeze. You know what I mean?
All right, let's roll again. I'm gonna run to the edge of that freeze, whatever it is, frozen little ledge, and I'm gonna roll again.
Isn't this basically a scene from Frozen?
This time I get a 21.
A 21.
Now it
Yeah,
is.
you managed to do another 10 feet. This seems to take you almost a third of the way to the other shore.
Wow. Okay.
4 more rolls. You got this.
This is big.
Go ahead and play us another A flat while you're at it.
Okay. Should I just roll? I'm just gonna roll 4 dice at once.
Alisar, how much mana do you have left?
Oh, it's true. I haven't been paying attention. How much mana does making an ice thing take?
I don't know. I'll let you figure that out. But until you do, you guys, you notice that your hands, they just can't cast any more magic for some reason. You're not sure why. Yeah. So you got to figure out your mana. I think you spent 4 spells. I'm not sure.
Wait, so 4, that's.
I'll let you figure
8.
that out without talking out loud. Do you guys have any other solutions as to how to cross?
Well,
There's
so-
small.
Let's.
There's the small stones, no?
You guys can try, but Alisar seems to be having some difficulty
Like,
continuing.
Could we and
Technical
Meredith calm our
difficulties.
horses?
No, you guys are deep underground.
Oh, fine.
So these
Find
stones
us.
in the water, can I like press on it with my toe to see if they sink, or do they stay like? Can it hold my?
You put your foot on it, and it seems to really hold your weight pretty strongly.
All right. Well, I guess that's how we should proceed. Unless
just
someone
wondering,
has
like-
another idea.
Like, let's do that, but does anyone have anything in their inventory that we could use to, like, make our feet more grippy?
grippy to
Yeah.
the rocks.
So we don't slide off the freaking wet rocks.
That's a good point. But
You'd be
no, I do not.
you'd be sad by looking how empty my
I-
inventory is.
Unless you want to strap some beef jerky to the bottom of your shoes, maybe that'll make them less slippy.
Do you want riff?
Amazing.
I have a vial of riff.
Arathor, I need you to roll me a perception check.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm pulling it up. I have to unmute myself. I have to.
It's a good roll.
That's a good roll.
Just say what you got, please.
17.
17. Actually, yeah. As everyone is trying to figure out whether the rocks are holding, just mute yourself because we can hear the feedback. So as everyone is looking at that, you notice that there's a shape moving beneath the water. It actually went just under the ice bridge that you guys are standing on right now, and no one else seems to have taken notice of it.
Okay, I am walking
Ward,
back
you haven't
off
noticed
of the
anything.
ice
Only
bridge.
Erythor has noticed this.
Okay, I am
Cause I'm
not walking.
a baller.
Wait, can you like tell us? Actually,
Don't you think
I
you should
can't.
tell us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell them what they need to know, man. I don't know what they need to know.
What would you tell them?
I don't know. Can you help me out here?
You could probably tell them, "Oh, guys, there's something under the ice."
Yeah. I'm nervous, guys. Looks like something's moving down there.
Was it big?
It's
It's a shark.
yeah. I'm gonna say it's
I don't
big.
like
Yeah, it's
sharks.
big.
I'm
It
gonna
looks
use
big to
Call
me.
of the Wild again.
Ooh.
Use Call of the Wild. Use Call of the Wild. Go ahead and roll.
12.
12. You feel like there's a bass fish kind of swimming maybe 10 feet away from here.
A bass fish. That's
Yeah.
not
Right.
scary.
Or as I like to call them, bass.
Nope, it's a bass.
Nice.
Chilean sea bass on the menu.
Chilean sea bass.
That's fish.
Yeah. So yeah, what do you guys do?
I mean, I still have enough
Is
mana
it
to-
circling us? Is it like
No, you guys can't see
moving
anything
near us
right
and
now.
threatening?
You guys don't see anything.
Listen, whatever this thing you noticed, Erythor, it's draining our capabilities of doing magic, which seems to me like a red flag for let's not stand here anymore.
Yeah, let's move or beat the shit out of it. That's my
If
call.
somebody has if you have a ranged weapon, can someone shoot at it?
You guys don't see
Somebody
anything
has
in
a
the water right
crossbow.
now.
We don't see it. It's not.
Yeah, but he told us about it, and now we're concerned.
Yeah, but I can't just start shooting my crossbow into the water. Actually, I don't even think.
All right, then let's cross the water on the
Let's
stone.
start crossing. Let's start crossing
Okay,
on the
the
ice
stones-
bridge,
yeah,
and
the
then
stones
hit the
are-
stones after
oh.
that.
Well, he
Yeah.
can't make an ice bridge anymore, though.
No,
it's already-
we
it's
start
already
off the
1/3.
third of
There's
the
the
way.
stones.
The third of the way. The third of the way is ice, and then we can walk on the stones.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be faster that way.
Who
That's
goes
fine.
first on the stones?
I'll go first on the stones.
Okay. I need everybody who goes on the stones. You guys need to roll me a 5 balance not to fall in the water.
Oh my god.
50, dude, you good?
Can I use Can I use acrobatics?
11.
I'm kidding. Just use the first roll in there.
I got 8 if I
Two.
can use acrobatics.
You cannot use acrobatics.
Is dexterity?
Okay,
It's
just dexterity
or
then.
balance, yeah.
I got a 5.
Then
You
I
can use
got a
athletics.
7.
Athletics is fine, yeah, if you want.
16.
So did anybody get under a 5? Nope.
Nope.
Okay, good.
Nope.
Okay, great. You guys start crossing. You actually get midway, and you're one after the other in this on this stone path. I need who's at the front? Ward, you said?
Ward.
That would be me.
Okay.
Where?
Yeah. So and who's behind him?
I'll go behind him.
Okay. So Alisar and Ward are rolling perception checks.
Do I still have advantage from the Aurora Borealis?
Yeah, you do.
I rolled 21.
So
What's this?
it's the second one, 17.
Okay.
So 17 plus 2, that's 19.
Okay. Yeah, you guys see a large shape below the water, and you see it approaching pretty quickly towards you guys from the right side.
Oh dear.
Crossbow.
Shoot at it!
Well, it's big and there's water in the way.
Hey,
No,
can I?
that's physics.
Hey, can I
Get
throw
your
my?
weapons out then. Get your weapons ready.
Can I throw my sword at it?
You
Oh,
can try, yeah.
that might-
Go ahead and roll.
I'm joking. I'm not doing that.
You tease. Okay, well, listen. Since you guys are
Hey,
intent on it, I'll take my
here's
crossbow.
an idea. I got some jerky. I could throw a piece of jerky in the water and try and lure it
Oh,
away.
You guys could
That's
attach a sword to a rope and make like a fucking harpoon, or your
Attach-
bow, your
oh, wait.
crossbow.
Or
for
I
rope.
could throw
Yeah,
my
yeah,
sword
yeah.
and
Give
just like
me-
Jedi.
Give me a piece of
As
jerky.
you guys are
I'll sling
discussing
it
the
onto
plan,
arrows.
it turns and you see a part of its shape smack the stones that you guys are standing on.
Hey, let's try this jerky
all of this.
business.
Let me finish. All of the stones rumble and vibrate. As everybody needs to roll me a 7 dexterity or balance not to fall in the water.
Nobody fall, guys. Nobody fall.
17, baby.
I
Okay.
fall.
People are falling.
I also fall.
Oh no!
Don't
Give me that
fall.
piece of jerky, quick!
Marilith and Killen fall in the water with a large splash.
Wait, can someone roll for me? I'm having a few trouble.
Yeah,
little
sure,
bit
no
of
problem.
trouble.
I'll roll for
I'll
you.
roll for you. All right. Who's gonna roll?
Yeah.
Okay,
You rolled a
DM.
12.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so Killen and Marilith, you guys fall in the water quite suddenly. You weren't expecting the collision. And you guys both, you find it a bit hard to see underwater, but you both see a large shape coming towards you. It's kind of dark on a green background right now. And you notice 2 large fins and 2 large hands with claws on them, approaching at a pretty fast pace. What do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna draw my sword, even if I'm underwater.
Uh,
Try to pull him
under
up?
the water, or are we like up to our waist?
I'm actually
Wait,
going to have everybody roll initiative. Everyone roll initiative.
I rolled a 5.
against monsters?
16.
I rolled a critical 1.
I rolled a 8.
But Yumi, stop stealing. Every time I...
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Arathor, what'd you roll?
5.
8.
8.
8.
Okay, Ward. Ward is a 1. Mayumi, what did you roll?
Oh, 22. I'm sorry, I'm 22.
Okay. Am I missing anybody? I feel like I'm missing Killen. Killen, what'd you roll?
It was an 8.
You're an 8. Okay, Killen. Okay, first up is Mayumi. What do you want to do? Who's typing?
Try to grab, pull
yourself.
one of, I'm gonna try and pull Marilith up
from in the water. Okay, you can eat. Marilith's a pretty beefy woman.
Who's the lighter one? Is it Killen's lighter?
I think Killen is lighter.
We're both pretty beefy.
Yeah, what is up with that? That's
We're really strong.
it's good.
I would say Killen looks lighter.
Yeah, I'll pull up Killen then.
Okay, roll me a 12 for Killen.
6.
6?
Athletics.
Yeah, athletics. Yeah.
Killen, I rolled a 7.
Yeah. Mayumi, you start pulling Killen's arm upwards, but it's not on time as a large claw swipes at Killen's legs. Killen, what do you want to do to defend yourself?
Like I said, I already had my sword drawn, right? So maybe I'll try to parry it with my sword.
You can try.
So I think I have +6 with that. All right.
I have an 11.
21.
Gee.
Oh yeah, and with a 21, Killen, you slice the arm off of this creature. It looks like a large reptilian creature that's swimming underwater. You slice it off, and you guys see a sort of blood stain spread across the water. Next up is the dwarves. You guys notice the dwarves. One of them, the leader of them, swinging his axe into the water as from the water emerges another claw that tries to claw at his leg, and he manages to cut the leg off as well. Alisar, you're next.
I can't see anything. I'm gonna
I
try
got-
to pull.
I got
Killen
16
again
in mission.
out of the water.
Oh, sorry, Kira, I missed you. Kira, go ahead.
Who else fell?
Marilyn,
I'm gonna try to pull up Marilyn.
go ahead. Roll me a 13 for Marilyn. Ooh.
18 plus 2, 20.
Awesome.
Hey.
You grab Merilith's hand and you pull her straight out of the water. Merilith, you're back up on one of the stones right now.
Woo! Thank
Sa-
you.
Safe and sound.
Welcome back, buddy.
Yeah. Alisar, you're next.
Same thing, but with Gillen.
Same thing
They
with
already
Kid.
pulled me out. Oh no, they didn't.
No,
I
you
just
failed.
Okay,
slashed
you
a
can ahead and
fish.
roll me a 12 for strength.
19.
All right, and with a 19, Alisar, you
Thanks,
pull Killen out,
Frosty.
and just in time for the next impact of one of the tails of these creatures, smacks straight on the stone path that you guys are on, and everybody roll me an 11 not to fall.
Fuck.
Roll it.
15.
Bop it. That's a 2.
9.
Oof.
Rock and
15.
roll.
All right, Kira and Ward, you guys fall into the water.
Man. I rolled a 1, then a 2. This is a good time. I wish I had plus 19.
Aquila actually falls in the water with you, Kira.
Oh no.
Yeah.
What? Sorry?
The doggo.
Aquila
doggo
falls
too.
in the water with you.
Okay.
So he can doggy paddle.
He's a good swimmer though. He's fine.
Is he a lifeguard?
Yeah. Kira, Kira, you actually fall pretty deep in this water as one of the creatures swing their tails and kind of push you a bit deeper underwater. You actually reach the floor of this cavern because of the current that pushed you all the way here.
Oh no.
You want to roll your perception?
$17.
Nice.
Yeah, and with a 17, you notice a small red shape next to you. It's curled up, and it looks to be asleep. It looks like a small red reptile that's sleeping right now.
Wake him up.
It looks
Yeah,
almost like a baby version of what's up there.
Oh,
Let's
it could
take
be
it
our
on our
hostage.
quest.
It's our hostage now.
Hostage? No, it's our friend.
No, it's a baby one of the evil ones, isn't it?
We can raise it as our own.
I'm gonna
True.
grab it.
True.
In the meantime, the
Who's
mother's gonna
understand the
like fight us
hostage
for the
situation?
baby now.
Okay, grab it. I need you to roll stealth, Kira. With disadvantage
Sneaking?
because you're underwater.
Sneaking?
No, not sneaking, stealth.
Man?
Ooh, that's good.
14.
But I rolled better than you did. And right as you grab
But you're
the creature,
asleep though.
right as you grab the creature, the mother looks down at you. You notice two large fangs open up as this reptilian creature begins swimming at full speed down.
Oh my God.
Yeah, next up on the owner is Erithor. What do you want to do?
Help.
Arathor, I want to. Should I go after the baby or should I go after the mom?
The baby is in Kira's arms, and the mom is swimming down towards Kira. You're on top of the water now.
Yo, I want to.
You actually see the tail of the mom sticking out of the water as she's dolphin diving downwards.
I don't have anything ranged though. Let me think. What are my skills here?
Jump and grab it.
Just jump
Yo, I
in.
want to parry its attack.
It's not attacking you. It's
Oh.
attacking Kira. It's diving deeper down into underwater. You're on top of it. You're higher than the creature.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna jump on it. I want to make
Beautiful.
like Tonto and jump on it.
Okay.
Beautiful.
All right. I roll with disadvantage.
Fuck.
I roll with disadvantage. That's good for you.
God damn it!
Oh,
no.
Oh,
Knowing you.
Jesus.
Are you gonna just take what 10 off me now?
Oh no.
Oh, buddy.
10. Well,
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? You're gonna whoop
You
my ass.
you actually jump onto this tail, and you didn't notice that there were spikes on the tail.
Ah, son of a bitch.
As you jump, one spike pierces right through your right forearm.
Awesome.
Dealing 8 points
Great.
of piercing damage to the right forearm. You get dragged down from this wound underwater, pulled down
This is fucking
deeper
great.
underwater. You guys see a kind of like a diffuse red cloud form where Erithor just got pulled in.
Jesus.
Dope.
Yeah, and
Hit.
Kira, you see Arathor being dragged down by the creature with it. Killen, you're next.
Oh God. Okay, who needs the most help?
Oh God.
Right now, it
Arathor.
looks like Kira and
Probably
Arathor know how to make a
Arathor.
plan.
You know what? No, just forget about it. I'm gonna commit seppuku the next time I get a chance to roll. So you know what? Just go after the other one.
I'm not
Don't
even
kill
sure
yourself.
who said
Don't
that.
do that.
I like my chances. Honestly, you can go after him.
Okay, sure.
Oh my God.
Seppuku is like
Okay.
suicide,
Okay.
essentially.
I kind of just want to kill the fish. Can I do that?
Yeah, that's also a play.
You're gonna need to
Okay.
swim to get there if you want.
I'll have to swim?
Yep.
Gross. No, I can't swim. I got armor on. Okay.
Get it off.
I'll save Arathor, I guess.
Thanks.
What should I do? I'm just gonna dive down and grab.
All right, go ahead and roll.
What can I add to that?
You can add
Agility?
strength. You can add agility. It's more athletics. It's more strength that you would add here. If you have athletics, you can add that.
I don't.
I'm sorry, I
I
missed
use
what you were
agility?
gonna try to do. Could you repeat it, please?
I was gonna like jump down and save Arathor.
Okay.
I'm gonna use one of my advantages so I don't screw it up. Yeah, good thing I did that. It's only a 7 though. Damn it.
Okay, so with a 7, Killen, you start swimming, but you are not there yet. But you are going to be the closest one to them next time around. Okay, so I think next up was Mayumi. So yeah, there's just this red cloud of blood that I think Arathor left behind. So what do you want to do?
No, to be honest, I can't really do much. I don't think I'm gonna do anything.
Okay, you can skip your turn if you want. It's fine.
Just ready up. I just ready up.
Okay, Kira.
All right. So it's gonna be a complicated turn. I'm gonna pull out my dagger and put it like at the baby's throat, and I'm gonna use animal communication with the big fat beast.
Nice.
Okay, go ahead and roll for first of all animal communication.
I rolled
Not bad.
19.
Okay, that's
Nice.
a success.
Yeah.
And now you're gonna roll for intimidation.
What is that a special like the
Charisma.
That's
charisma? Okay, thank you. 18.
You see this large lizard creature swimming at full speed with Arathor dragging behind it by the tail down at you. But as soon as you pull out your knife, do you say anything to it?
No.
It just looks at you and says, "No!" And it moves back a little bit, and Arathor, you feel a little bit of relief as your arm kind of like exits this horn. There's still some blood coming out of it, but you're able to.
Thank God.
Yeah, you're free right now. You're still underwater.
Swim away.
Release her.
I want to swim away.
Not your turn
Let
yet.
us pass. Let us through.
I'm gonna roll the swim.
Can I say that? Can I speak underwater?
Arathor,
Can I,
it's not your turn yet.
communicate?
Give me a second.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Kira, you start speaking in this strange lizard language that you've never heard before. But you hear the creature say, "Let her go first, and I will give you safe passage across these waters."
Wow, nice voice. I like it.
How do I know you're not gonna betray us?
The creature turns, and you see it kind of lowers itself down and lets you ride it.
What?
Okay.
Amazing.
I'm a hop on.
Okay. You see the little baby lizard. As soon as you let go, it's kind of smiling, and it swims towards its mother, and it kind of sits on its mother's head. As the creature turns back and looks at you with a stern look, bringing you back towards the surface right now. You guys see Kira riding this red lizard creature.
Wow.
Yeah, emerge from the water. Akila is also there, looking. Akila looks kind of jealous.
Aww.
The creature turns and moves over to the rest of you and says, You speak our language. Therefore, I respect our kin. Because of this, I will allow you safe passage through the tunnels. I will bring you to the surface. But please do not disturb our cave again.
Wow.
Sounds great. We won't be coming here again. Thank you very much.
You guys can now get onto this large lizard creature if you'd like to.
Wild. Okay.
Can it take
Yes.
us all?
Yeah, it's pretty large. It's pretty long. It looks almost like a water dragon.
I will jump on.
A red water dragon bass fish.
Yeah. No, this is not a bass fish.
That's not the bass.
Just so we're clear, Kira's spell Call of the Wild only lets him detect animals he can tame.
But I can tame that.
Well, no.
What happened to the bass?
He didn't try to tame it. But there's a bass fish swimming around as well.
Okay.
Flying around.
You guys, sorry, it glitched out for a second. You guys see a bass fish kind of swim by. It's looking pretty clueless.
Nice.
That's the sound.
Okay, let's ride the crocodile.
It's not a crocodile. It's
What a dumb
lizard
bass.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys all get onto this large, long lizard creature, but it doesn't bring you to the other side, to the other shore. Instead, it dives underwater.
What a
Hold my
dick.
breath.
Yeah. So everybody, roll me a Constitution check of 5 to not swallow the water from this. So Constitution, Erythor, you don't have Constitution. You can just roll a d20.
7.
I just roll a
Six.
d20? Okay.
Natural 20.
5.
Roll a
That's,
one.
damn it.
That's
I'm
not bad.
fucking the
That's a
game.
not bad skill. 5 is good, dude.
5 is good. That makes it. Yeah. So yeah, Killen, you have what skill already? You have Constitution. Hello.
Let me check. Yeah, 1 second. I don't. I do have Constitution. I have hard-headed.
Yeah. So I can add you holding breath as a skill below Constitution.
What? Okay.
Okay. And yeah, you guys all get submerged by this creature.
Milton, I rolled a 1.
Oh, sorry, Mayumi. Mayumi, you're gonna take 9 points of drowning damage because you swallow a lot of water, and right now you're coughing underwater.
And you're a firebender, so it double hurts.
I understand.
No. I'll be nice. I'll just say he takes the 9 points of damage.
That's a lot of water damage.
Yeah. You guys all get pulled back by the speed with which this creature is moving below water. It's moving away and forward towards the direction you were going, but it's underwater right now, and it doesn't seem to be moving towards the surface. It's going deeper and deeper.
Hey, what are you doing?
You will see. Surface dwellers
Okay.
belong on the surface. And immediately, you all enter a large underwater tunnel. This tunnel was deep below the water and starts to curve upwards as if this creature is swimming upwards within the mountain in this large underwater tunnel. Once more, you guys are going to have to roll to hold your breath long enough to not take any damage. This time you're going to have to roll me a 7 Constitution.
I got like a 5.
Yeah, I got a 6.
13.
So anybody
but I
rolled
have
under...
breath skill.
No, you didn't put a point into it.
Well, like I can't yet.
Exactly. So everybody who rolled under a 7, you're gonna take 8 points of
6
drowning
you
damage.
said, though. Didn't you say under a 6?
Under a 6, sorry. That's what I meant. 8 points of drowning damage.
He said 7.
I can't remember what I said originally.
It was 7.
Okay, so 7 it is. Anybody with a 7, sorry, below a 7, you're gonna take 8 points of drowning damage. Okay,
And
and
you surely should take as much as I did, because I rolled a 1.
no, you took 9 points.
Okay.
I'm being nice. So unless you want to take more damage, maybe.
Oh, it's alright.
All right. So yeah, you guys you guys feel the pressure of the water as your ears kind of pop a little bit because of the rapid change in level of depth. As this creature is swimming up the mountain faster and faster and faster, and then you see a light approach as it emerges. The first thing you guys notice is the cold, blistering air kind of freezes all of you as you all probably start shaking a little bit. Maybe not Alisar. And you guys are in a large lake that seems to be within the mountain range. You see a shore with a small dock nearby and a canoe, and you notice two guards are kind of standing there looking confused at what's happening right now.
Can
So
you
when
ask the creature to take
Alisar,
us?
you're making so much noise while he's talking.
Yeah, Alisar, just
Me?
mute yourself. Yeah.
Okay.
Can I talk to those guards? I'm good at talking, apparently.
Sure, you can try.
Wait.
Alright.
What are they wearing though?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys need to roll me perception. It's kind of far.
15.
15? Mayumi, you notice that they're wearing a armor of black color with a black serpent and a black hammer.
Hey, they're the dwarves. They're our friends. I mean, Versax should notice them.
Yeah, Visax does notice them, but he doesn't seem like he's about to try to speak to them. He's just trying to. He's looking left and right to see if there's a way that he can try to get off this thing.
Hey, Visax, who are these guys?
Yeah, it's your boys. Tell them or we can land on the docks.
We should probably get to shore first. I should tell you, I'm not much of a swimmer.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go to the docks.
Okay.
Let's go to the docks.
Let's tow his ass into shore.
I ask the beast if she can bring us to shore.
Okay, you can roll me persuasion, Kira.
3.
Uh-oh.
What'd you get?
Wait,
Kira?
does this count as animal handling though?
No, because you're not taming this guy. You're persuading him.
Okay. Well, I got a 1 +2, but still a 1.
A critical 1. So yeah, you ask the creature to go to shore. The creature looks back at you and glares at you angrily as if it's been offended, and it says, "Get off of me, surface dweller!" And he shakes and projects all of you into the water right now. As you guys are all kind of swimming, the dwarves actually all look like they're drowning. And the creature disappears underwater with a final splash.
Can I grab a dwarf
Help!
and help?
Help! We don't swim! Help
Okay,
us!
I'm grabbing one.
I'm gonna help Vesax.
Grab one.
Okay, Killen, you need to roll me an 11 for swimming. This goes under strength.
17. Oh, 18 then.
Excellent. Killen, you've grabbed the leader. There's 2 more dwarves. Anybody gonna grab them?
I would like to grab one, please.
I'll get
I
one.
can grab one as well.
I
Erythor,
failed.
roll me a 10.
Never
I
mind.
got a 7. He's done.
Yeah, Erythor, you're not able to keep him up. Can anybody else roll a 10?
No, I
Nah, I
rolled a
just rolled a
5.
3.
Ooh.
Rolled a 10. No worries. I rolled a 12 actually.
Okay, but you managed to grab one. There's a third one. Nobody rolled a 10.
Frosty is our only hope.
Yeah, Alisar.
I want to make.
What about the dog?
I want to make an ice.
I'm holding.
like,
I have my dog.
a little.
Dogs are good
Can
at
the
saving
dog grab
people.
one?
Well,
Dogs are so good at saving drowning people.
I don't think so.
Can I kill that? Yeah, dogs save
They're
drowning
trained
people.
to do that. That's like a thing.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. They don't
Yeah,
like fully.
of course.
I've never heard of
They
this.
don't need to carry him fully. They just keep him over water. Keep his head over the water.
Okay, fine. I'll let you roll me animal handling. Try to beat 11.
Yay! Got 17 + 3.
Okay, Akila actually dives underwater and surfaces doggy paddling with this dwarf kind of flailing wildly and struggling right now. But Akila seems to still be struggling a little bit. It doesn't look like Akila can pull this guy all the way to shore. Alisar, did you want to try something?
I want to make a little ice float so we can grab to it, and maybe I can move it afterwards to
Okay,
push it.
roll me a 17.
Okay.
We can kick our feet to push it.
Um,
Or if I get to shore, I can toss him my rope.
that's good enough. That's a
You got it.
19.
You got it.
A 19. Alisar, you conjure up a small ice raft, and it seems to be large enough for maybe 6 people to hold on to.
Cool. Can I stand on it instead of push? I'm kidding. I'll help push.
Okay. Erithor, do you get onto the ice raft?
Hell yeah, I do.
Okay, roll me a 5 in strength.
Okie dokie. 5 coming up. Got a 12.
How much energy does making a raft cost, by the way?
I'll say 19 mana. Erithor, yeah, you can actually pull somebody up with you. Do you want to pull one of the dwarves up?
No, fuck the dwarves. I'm
Take
kidding. Of course I will.
Take Aquila's dwarf.
Sure, I'll help him out. What do you
Okay,
need?
roll a 10 strength, but you have advantage because you're on a higher surface.
I got a 9.
Advantage means you roll twice and you take the best one.
I got 2 9s. God damn it.
Oh my god. Erithor starts to pull the dwarf up. Aquila can try to help. Does Aquila want to roll at least a 10?
Aquila got it.
Perfect. So Aquila kind of pushes up, and Erithor, you manage to pull the other dwarf on. He says, "Thank you so much. I never thought that humans would be the ones saving me."
Okay,
yeah.
dwarf.
So,
My pleasure, buddy.
Yeah, so you guys swim over to the shore. The 2 dwarf guards look dumbfounded at all of you and say, we have so many questions."
Fair enough.
No time for questions.
Your friend here will answer them.
Yeah,
And I point at Vesax.
they actually bring you guys some blankets right now. So anybody who has cold damage, you guys can
Drowning damage?
Drowning damage, unfortunately, no. Yeah, you guys are gonna have to heal that up on your rest rolls. They bring you guys into a sort of small tower, where they have a fire and they have like a small table with 2 chairs. They have some mead, and if you guys, maybe this could be a good time for you guys to rest.
Rest, you all die.
Okay, so during this long rest, you guys are staying at the tower. You're probably healing your injuries. So at this tower, there's the 2 dwarves that are kind of the guards of the tower, who are the ones who were at the dock and gave you the blankets.
Thanks, guys.
Then there's the 3 dwarves that you met underground. They seem to be having a heated exchange between each other, going on the 2nd floor above you. Does anybody want to spy on this? Or?
I want to join their meeting.
Hey, you can't just. Yeah, me too.
Okay. Mayumi,
What's going on? Wait, Milton, I remember their names. I'm like, what's going on? Versax, Glardr, and Boldolin.
Nice.
Wow, that's amazing.
Nice.
That's impressive.
They look at you, quite impressed that you remember their names. Wow, that was perfect. That's exactly our names. The other dwarf
I know,
says,
I'm natural.
"Yeah, like I really didn't expect you to memorize that. You know, in all the heat of the moment. Are you taking notes on our names?"
I just, you know, I have a good memory. I guess memory notes.
Okay, because that would be creepy. Anyway.
I feel like you didn't even remember your names.
No, we definitely know our names. Right? Glarder and Bertolin and Vesax.
Nice.
So yeah, the other 2 dwarves are kind of looking at this exchange, and another one of the dwarves, the tower dwarves, speaks up. He says, "If what you're saying is true, we need to warn her right away. We have no time to rest here."
I agree.
And then Vesak speaks up and says, "But we haven't slept down there for I don't know how many days."
Agreed.
Listen. You're right. We should We should warn Lady WindFury, and maybe we can rest in the castle. Listen, you two, if you see anything that stands out, make sure to blow the horn. The one of the tower dwarves nods, and they come closer to each other, and they kind of do this like dwarven handshake, where they like grab each other's fists and stare at each other's eyes fiercely, and they let go.
Hot.
Yeah, so it's only been 3 hours, and Vesak speaks up and says, "No time for a long rest. We should get going." Sorry.
All right, let's go.
So Yumi, you cannot do a long rest. I'm sorry.
Oh, I already rolled. I thought we agreed.
I know. Yeah. So you guys actually head down out of this tower. You guys get a much better view of the surrounding area. This is a large lake surrounded by cliffs. And there's these strange, they almost look like mini bats, but they have long tails, and they have like a furry head with white fur. They're kind of flying up into these cliffs, and they look like they're hanging or nesting in this area. You also notice that there's a path leading from this tower to the west, where a much larger road seems to curve. It's made of cobblestone and it's finely crafted. It looks well maintained. This road, as it turns and meets your path, it continues on for a few more meters before giving way to probably the largest bridge that you've seen in your entire lives. This is a very finely crafted iron bridge with dwarven symbols all across the metal, and it looks extremely sturdy. And it has below it these long metallic pillars extending down with various faces and shapes carved into them. You also notice, if you guys want to roll me perception.
20. 19 plus 1.
Did anybody get more than a 20?
Rolling? Why isn't it rolling? Oh, I don't have a dice there. 18.
Okay. Kira, you notice something particular about one of the pillars in the center. You notice that on this pillar there's a shiny light blue gemstone which catches the light of the sun. And you notice this as being a pure diamond placed directly into this bridge. Vesax speaks up with the other two dwarves, Berdolin and Glarder. And they start to explain to you a little bit about this bridge. Vesax says, "This is we call this Virik Bridge. It was crafted by our ancestors and has served as a method of transportation between two of the greatest mountains of the Panish Range for centuries. It's the only way up to Swinford." And he continues talking about the bridge and the history of the bridge.
Can I ask him about the diamond?
Yeah, what do you say?
I ask if is that diamond like absorbing light or something?
Oh, that diamond was placed by Master Kyo. He was the architect of the bridge. It's said to bring good luck to Virik Bridge. Virik Bridge has stood and has never needed any maintenance or repairs in the hundreds of years that it's stood. It's never been damaged. It's quite a fine example of dwarven craftsmanship.
How big is the diamond?
You actually haven't seen it. Only Kira saw it.
How deep? How deep? Like how far is it from us?
I would say 30 meters down, but you guys can't see it because it's directly below your feet, right? You guys saw it only from the side when you were looking from afar. Vesax continues to speak. He says, "You may not know this, but many dwarves up in Swinford worship the goddess Skiro, the goddess of diamonds. She's said to represent focus. The focus of dwarven craftsmanship is what makes us famous. And yeah, and you guys, if you guys want to roll for knowledge, anybody about this goddess that you've maybe heard of before.
19.
18.
Is this
9.
wisdom or intelligence?
This is wisdom knowledge.
Wisdom.
Yeah, 19.
Okay, 18.
Yeah, you recall a bit of about this goddess. This goddess is said to be a very strict goddess in terms of the way that she's worshipped. The way that people typically worship her is they sit in a meditative position and they chant her prayer for at least 6 hours at a time. And it is said that if you do not stay for the entire 6 hours, that you will be cursed for the rest of your life. So it's a very difficult goddess to worship.
Brutal.
Yeah. The path continues, and you kind of climb finely crafted steps. You see an old dwarven man carrying a small cart down the stairs, with a few bags down from Swinford. He says, "Hail!" And Vesax waves back at him. Doesn't really respond. Vesax seems quite disturbed by the news that he needs to announce to Lady WindFury. And as you continue up this mountain, Swinford finally comes into view. This is a very large looking, almost stone palace, I would say, but it's got a lot of shining little, it looks like maybe gemstones that are crafted into its architecture all across, and the actual walls of the city. It's almost like a large town, I would say, not a city. They are in a white marble-esque stone. They turn into a large semicircle into the mountain, and they fall directly on a large stone bridge, of which the pillars you can't even see because they disappear into clouds below. This is not as big as Vierick Bridge, but it's much thinner, so, as opposed to Vierick Bridge, which was much larger. Yeah, you guys enter the city, and the city seems to be carved into the mountain itself. Many of the houses and streets, they seem to be made of the stone of the mountain. Vesax wastes no time and brings you all straight to the keep, where he says Lady WindFury lives along with the rest of her family. The keep is quite luxurious. It's got these large tapestries on the front of it that have the symbol of the WindFury family, a black snake with a black hammer. The dwarf guards give you kind of a side eye when they see that you're not human, so that you're not dwarven. But as soon as they see Vesax with you, they kind of let him go along with you into the palace itself. You enter the palace, and Vesax says, "Maybe it's best that I speak to Lady WindFury on my own. You can wait here."
We still have a message to tell her.
Well, what's the message? I can pass it along.
We were directly sent to send the message, to deliver the message ourselves, and we had to go through a lot of stuff to get here, so I don't think we can just let anyone else just give the message for us.
Deception.
$15.
Well, look, maybe I can ask. I can try to ask and see if I can get you guys in. Does that sound good?
Does that sound good, guys?
That works.
So he turns and he walks over to the next room. Again, two more guards are standing there. They're looking suspiciously at all of you. Vesax opens the chamber doors, and you hear voices coming from inside, as if there was a conversation going on between 2 people, 3 people actually. The door kind of closes a little bit, and you hear Vesax's voice seemingly asking for permission to bring you guys in. A few minutes pass, and the door opens again. Vesax motions for you all to come in.
This is
We
the moment, you
oblige.
guys.
Much obliged.
Okay, I need to know who's in the front, who's in the back.
I can go first. Sure.
I'd be near the front. It'd be like second or third.
Go first.
Say that again,
What?
Megami? You cut
What?
off.
Like the person who has the best like charm / charisma should go first and be like the spokesperson, just to make sure that we don't get no trouble.
I would go first, but I don't have any idea of what we're here to talk to this lady about.
Oh, we're not sure either, honestly.
Yeah, I don't have that high charisma. You should go for it.
I
have
mean,
+2.
I can go
so
in
like
first.
I'm not.
Oh wait, I've got +2 on persuasion and social insight.
Me
Oh,
too.
and +3 on social deduction.
If we have to tell stories, I have +6.
All right, go in front, buddy.
+6.
Yeah.
How do
Go
you get a +6 anyway?
How do you get a
Are
+6?
you?
That doesn't make any sense.
Charisma, intimidation, manipulation, deception, lies, storytelling. It's all in the same tree. You can look at my sheet.
God.
My tree doesn't go past 4 in any skill.
Me
I
neither.
had to lie a lot. Remember that story with my child? And
God damn. Okay, fine.
I guess you
You
put
were
points
there
into
when
all of those.
the lizard, that lizard vanished in front of us.
Rings a bell, but a lot of weird shit has happened.
Remember with that lady with the broom and the owl going inside the store, and then he had to like pretend he was dying. That's where the 20s were rolled.
It's kind of familiar.
No,
Anyway,
she wasn't there. Anyway, so Alisar, you're in the front. Who's next to him?
I guess
I'll
I
be
am,
there.
since
I'll be
we're
there
like
for that.
debating this.
Okay, Killen, Merilith, and Alisar, you're in the front. Sounds good?
Okay.
Killen, did you say no?
Great.
I said yop.
Oh, okay.
Like,
That was a yeah. Sorry.
tired.
No.
Okay.
No.
You 3 are in the front. You guys notice a few things. There is a throne. The throne has a red cushion with a golden sort of metallic structure to it. And 2 diamonds are embroidered, are sort of placed into either armrest of the throne. There is a woman sitting at the throne. She's wearing a black sort of nobility dress with a crown. She's a dwarven woman, and she has a very strict-looking face, as if she's maybe in her late 40s, and she seems to be very clever-looking. She doesn't seem to be easy to fool. Next to her is what looks like a 10-year-old dwarven boy. He's also wearing a black nobility gown with the symbol of the snake and the hammer on it. Behind him is a human. This human has a kind of a gray beard. He's wearing a kind of a yellow with black colored robe, and he seems to have a hand on the young boy's shoulder. And he looks like maybe he would be an advisor or something in this situation to the lady. There's 2 exits, one on either side of Lady Resulta WindFury's throne. And there are 2 guards, 2 dwarven guards, that close the door behind you. And they're standing guard there. Vesax is there, as well as Glardr and Berdolin. So what do you guys say?
I'm gonna start by rolling knowledge to see if I remember anything about how to do a proper dwarven reverence in front of Majesty, whatever her name is.
WindFury.
WindFury. Wow, that's a natural 20. 22.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh my god, you can't expand that skill tree more.
No, it's not the same.
Wisdom. You have knowledge. This is not academics. This is culture. So you can add. I'll do it for you. Culture. There it is. Sounds good.
Sounds amazing.
Good. So you recall that there's a specific bow that you can do. You get down on one knee, and your back foot needs to be perpendicular to the ground. And you bend down you bend down your head, and you place the opposite hand to your bent knee, down on the ground as well, in a flat position. That's an old dwarven bow.
All right.
I
I
imitate him.
mimic. Can I mimic his bow also?
Yeah, you guys are all gonna have to roll me charisma or deception. You can use it if you have it.
Do I roll as well?
No, you already did it perfectly. You got down
Okay.
and you did it perfectly.
11.
Else,
12.
13.
Mayumi?
9.
Yeah, Mayumi looks a little bit clumsy with Kira, but Killen and Merilith, you guys look pretty legit. You're kind of side-eyeing Alisar, and you guys seem to be doing it properly.
They see the effort, though. They see
So
the effort.
graceful.
For once, I'm graceful.
I am told you're working for Lord Croy, she says, as she leans back into her chair and kind of strokes her chin a little bit.
We are, Your Majesty.
Yes.
Tell me, Lord Croy has not blessed me with a visit of his emissaries in, I'd say 3 years now. What is it that the city decides that is so important that they need to send so many of you to come here?
This is where someone should take my place. Someone who knows.
You
what's been happening.
you can't say anything,
Trying to
Alisar.
remember.
Yeah, unless you say it out loud.
Well, actually, Your Majesty, here are the emissaries I've been traveling with, guiding them to your very beautiful throne and your very beautiful city. So I will let them speak on my behalf.
Wow.
Thank you.
Save.
I'm not much for words.
We're here to report the death of someone.
Dumont.
Dumont.
Yes, that's it.
You're here to report the death of
We're here to bring you news of the death of Dumont.
of Lord Dumont.
Yes,
Of Rocco
Lord
White.
Dumont. Yes.
You mean to tell me that Lord Dumont is dead?
Lord Dumont was assassinated, and we came here to make sure that you are taking the precautions necessary and you understand that there might be a threat in the province of Dija to the lords and ladies such as yourself.
Okay, Merilith and Kira and Alisar, you guys roll me deception, please. Versus
Give me an
mine.
advantage though, because that was really good.
Sure, fine.
17.
Pretty good, yeah.
Okay, I have a 9.
I have a 18.
What the fuck?
Oh, frosted flakes.
Get out of here.
You can't have any more skills.
Who are you?
Where do I put this in my charisma tree?
Natural 20. I'm coming. Give me a second. Let's see. This is deception. You're telling lies. This is not storytelling. This is lying to nobility.
I mean, I think I was the one who killed Lord Dumont, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but that's still a lie. You guys are trying to convince her that you're emissaries from Lord Croy.
I see.
And that you're warning her about not getting assassinated.
Oh,
I don't know.
okay. All right.
Very well, she says.
But we're actually here to assassinate her.
To know why she's blocking the troops of like the order, because she's in the troops.
Yeah.
Wait, first of all, you guys can't communicate amongst each other. You guys have to communicate out loud. Were you saying that out loud, Mayumi?
Sorry. I thought he knew the goal of the mission. Sorry.
Okay. So
It's okay if I don't. It's fine.
she speaks up and she says, "Lord Dumont has been assassinated."
Yes, and you might be in danger as well. Who do you think might have some quality?
I have to tell you the truth. Lord Dumont was a friend. I'm not happy to hear this.
We're so sorry for your loss, Your Majesty.
Who could
It's
be
very sorry.
who could be behind this? Well, Lord Dumont had certain ties that might not have been exactly the best ones, but that might have gotten him into trouble.
Can you tell us what those were? We're trying to find this out too.
So, explain to me. Lord Croy has sent you here to pass on a message? Is that it?
And to assure your safety as well. And try to figure out who did this to Mr. Dumont, Lord Dumont. Sorry.
But you're not wearing any uniforms. Are you supposed to be his guards or something?
We're a special force.
Incognito.
Yes, we're. You can sort of, kind of think of us as mercenaries. Not that we doubt about the abilities of your guards to protect you, but we were tasked to just keep an eye on the ongoings of the court with you and assist you should anything happen to you.
I'll have Lord Croy know that mercenaries have no place in my court. And
well, I said you can think of us as mercenaries. We're a little bit higher in the ranks than mere mercenaries.
I don't care what you are. The likes of
we're an elite order formed to help in situations like these. This is our
my companion is trying to say is that we're trying to keep it anonymous.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Persuasion.
All right.
You got this, Hauser.
My God.
Where's persuasion? Where is that? Is it just charisma?
It's fine. It's fine. Whatever you roll, you got it.
Charisma, unless you roll a 1.
10.
Okay, I rolled a 1. So she says, "Very well. Look, if Lord Croy believes that I would be safer with your assistance, then perhaps he's right."
I'm glad we came to an agreement, Your Majesty.
And she puts her head in her hand, and she just looks exasperated. I'm very sad that Lord Dumont is no longer with us. Do you know who will be his successor?
It has not yet been decided.
Can we roll for memory? Because we know, but like I didn't write it down.
Do?
You can roll for memory, sure.
All right, I don't remember.
We've had some says, but unfortunately, we had to leave in a hurry on Crow's to come here and assist you.
Do I remember? I rolled a 17 for that one.
Yeah, Mayumi, you remember Celissa Dumont is Lord Dumont's sister, and she'll be the next one to take power in Brocklewhite. You also remember that she is very favorable to the cause of the Order of Fall.
Celissa Dumont will take Lord Dumont stead.
Celissa Dumont, eh? All right. Listen, I've heard grave news coming from Captain Vesax here. I'm sure you're aware that enemy forces have compromised our tunnels.
We've encountered them.
Can you give me any information on them by any chance?
I guess all we know is that there's a full army coming.
How many?
Use gunpowder.
About 100 people, apparently.
Was that you said about gunpowder?
Found in the tunnels that
They seem to
use
be using
gunpowder.
the railroads, the mine carts, mine
Railroad.
roads, whatever, and they seem to be
Yeah.
transporting gunpowder as well.
What's gunpowder?
It's used to make
It explodes when
fortresses'
you.
walls fall.
She looks at Vesax and looks back at you all and says, "What could they possibly try to?" And as soon as she says that, you all hear a very loud explosion coming from outside of the castle. The earth shakes below your feet in a huge, enormous, almost earthquake feeling tremble. Everybody roll me a 12 plus balance check not to fall on the ground.
Natural 20.
Nice.
4.
Kira, you have
One.
dexterity. Okay, you can add athletics here. Sorry, you already have athletics and balance. Okay. All right. Anybody who rolled under a 12? Anybody roll under a 12?
I rolled under a 12.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you guys are gonna take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall on the ground.
I rolled a 1.
Oh, you're gonna take 8 points of bludgeoning damage. My God, Mayumi, this is not your game.
No way.
You're being nice this game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, look, some games are nice. Yeah. Vesax immediately grabs his weapon and heads outside along with the other two dwarves. The guards open the door and Lady WindFury stands up. Her son looks a little bit scared. And everyone kind of starts moving out of the throne room to see what happened. Do you guys stay there or do you guys go outside?
Oh, yeah, no.
No, I want to go see.
Who's still inside?
Let's go see.
How many guards are still inside?
I would say 2. Sorry, 2 plus Vesax plus the other two dwarves.
Aren't they going outside?
Yeah, they seem to be heading outside right now.
Okay, I stay inside. I stay like really close to Lady WindFury.
Okay. As you, in all the chaos, does anybody go outside?
I go outside to have a look.
Yeah, I go outside.
Okay, Merilith and Mayumi, you guys will go outside and onto the balcony. You have a view of all of Swinford right now. The wall, a large drop on either side of a large open ravine on either side of the town. You see the bridge, the first bridge, the small bridge off of Swinford, and in the distance, you see the Vieric Bridge, or at least you see what used to be the Vieric Bridge, as a large cloud of smoke engulfs the Vieric Bridge.
Shit.
And you see the entire structure begin to collapse downwards into itself, as you see the pieces of the mountain starting to fall off actually into this bridge.
Didn't they say that was the only way in and out of this city?
You guys, anybody who's still in the throne room right now?
I am.
I'm still inside.
Okay. Alisar, Killen, and Kira. Lady WindFury is kind of approaching. She doesn't seem to be suspicious of you. But you notice something. Everyone, all three of you rolling perception.
13.
13. Okay, and with a 13, Kira, you see Lady WindFury. You have a very subtle position to potentially hurt her if you'd like to. But you also notice something else. Behind her, you notice her son. And you also notice the advisor. And he's looking directly into your eyes right now. What do you do?
I think I have to. I think I grab Lady WindFury and put a dagger to her throat.
You see, as you begin to move towards Lady WindFury, you pull out your dagger and you start moving towards her. And you see the man pull up his right sleeve, and you see a tattoo of the Order of Fall.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I, dude,
What a
I fucking,
twist.
I knew it.
I didn't.
Because the kid, because the son is we want to put the son as the leader.
And he looks at you, and he says, he shakes his head, like no.
Like no, all right, I stop.
Oh.
That's if.
You're gonna have to roll me stealth to not be detected, unfortunately.
Can I just pretend to fall?
You're gonna have advantage because of the distraction.
Okay. 16.
Okay, yeah, you fall over and you pretend like the explosion actually knocked you over, but in that whole mess, your dagger kind of falls off of your hands, and it looks like you accidentally dropped it.
Okay, I just pick it back up.
You all hear a horn being blown in the distance. It's one single long horn. You hear Vesak say, "The tower!" And silence. Lady WindFury looks at her men and says, "Prepare for war. I want all available men and women ready to fight, and at the gates. Prepare for the invasion." Vesax goes and pushes his men. "You heard her. Let's go!" And they run towards down a hallway, seemingly to grab some weapons. What do you guys do? Lady WindFury turns to all of you and says, "Please, if you were sent here to help us, show us that you mean it. I promise I will not forget it if you help us win this battle."
All right, sounds like we've got a battle on our feet, guys.
Yeah.
I'm outside. Did I come in and hear all this?
Yeah, you guys heard the entire conversation.
Okay, good.
Yeah, immediately all the dwarves begin to activate as you see a few of them grabbing helmets and some supplies and running down into the city. Two other horns come out of the castle itself, of the keep. They seem to be signal horns to announce that war is coming. A bell is ringing on the top of a tower in a repetitive succession. And you notice two diamonds on the top of this tower as well. It seems to be coming out of like a church building. You immediately start hearing commotion as people on the street start to panic, dropping whatever they're carrying and grabbing their children, and they start all kind of moving towards this church building. You guys also notice something else. You notice that actually, everybody rolling perception.
Visual or just perception?
Visual. But you can use another skill. You can use auditory if you want, not smell.
Okay.
17.
Okay. With a 17, Merilith, you see at the top of one of the marble walls, you see one single hook being thrown up into the air and hooking directly onto the wall with a rope. You see this far off into the distance. You're not close to the wall, but you see this happening. No one else seems to have noticed it.
I immediately pointed out. I point to where the hook is, and I'm telling them that they're breaching the.
You see the forces begin to mobilize as the city doesn't seem to be prepared for an invasion, but the dwarves nonetheless, the guards activate, and the some guards seem to come out of a guardhouse, and some troops kind of form into the street as the generals seem to be barking orders. Lady WindFury actually goes into her throne room and pulls a sword out from behind the throne. And she looks at her advisor, and she says, "Keep him safe." And then she walks off into the crowd right now to lead her army. You guys, Kira, you're still in the throne room, right?
Yeah.
The advisor looks at her son and says, "Go to your room. I'll be there soon." And then he turns and looks at you, and he grabs you, as if to subtly tell you something, and he says, "Not in front of the child."
Oh. Understood.
Okay.
I love how you were gonna kill his mother in front of the child.
Dude, I don't know, man.
Yeah, that was kind of dark. I thought of that too. Whoa.
Like, I thought the kid already was, like, against the mother.
It was
And-
because he didn't care.
And you guys see the large dwarven forces gathering in the center square of the town, and Lady WindFury is next to you guys. She's kind of giving them a motivational speech, and right as she's finishing her speech, and she says, "In the defense of Swinford!" And all the soldiers raise up their arms and give one battle cry. Immediately, in the middle of the entire crowd of soldiers, the earth begins to collapse downwards, as if some underground opening has just been created, and dozens of soldiers begin to fall down into this open crag as the cracks begin to increase, and almost all of her army gets swallowed up into this hole.
Oh my god.
Damn. Why?
Shit.
Why?
And on this scene, our game ends for today.
Oh my god.
Uh,
Thanks for playing, everybody.
Cliffhanger.